If it wasn't over already, this season is now officially over. This team is the worst Colts team maybe in the past 6-7 years, and that includes those teams that lost more. Because why? Because it's disappointing. Joe Flacco, I'm not mad at you. Richardson, I was never really mad at you. This is way deeper than quarterback. Okay, Luke, is it cornerbacks? Is it linebackers? No. This is leadership. This is coaching, defensive coordinating, offensive coordinating, special team coordinating. Highest paid kicker in the league misses kicks. Cornerbacks freaking kiss each other because they can't make a tackle. As you see, I'm wearing Pacers things because I've given up on this team. I gave up weeks ago after that Broncos game, said the season was over, and of course I got my hopes up. But this Colts team, which by the way, you're welcome Cincinnati, just gave up their playoff spot to, in my opinion, the Bengals. I think everything's going to line up. Bengals will make it. This has been terrible. One of the worst years to be a fan of. The coaching is inconsistent. Whenever something goes good, they change it. The scheme of defense is terrible. They don't blitz the quarterback barely at all. And I have a fear that all of these guys will return next year. Maybe not Chris Ballard, but you probably will still have DC, OC, and just regular coach the same. I don't think they're getting rid of him. Should they? Yes. Especially with a loss like this, especially with the mediocrity of the Indianapolis Colts. But it sells tickets. There's people going to games. Indianapolis people will always, the state will always go to Colts games because it's something to do in Indy. And that is a bigger issue than the team. I think the team could literally win one game. People are still going to go to games. So, again, what I urge you to do, if you are a Colts fan, is stop showing up to games, stop buying merchandise, stop supporting the team financially. You can still watch the game, support the team, but don't go to games to support the team. Don't buy gear to support this crap. This is crap. Colts did not just lose to the worst team in football, but they are the worst team in football. Because, again, they can't beat the worst team. They can't beat the best team. They always beat themselves. That's worse than anything else. I am dissatisfied with everything. The wide receivers did good. I think JT has bounced back the last 2 weeks a little bit better. But does it fucking matter? No. The team season has been over. It's now officially over. I can finally move on to basketball and then eventually to the Cubs and baseball, which is really exciting. I showed you guys my new hat yesterday. This Colts team is 2 to 3 years away from being in the playoffs. And that's because they didn't do the right things to get good. They just struggled in mediocrity year after year after year. If the Colts team is not bad next year and they're mediocre again, that rebuild could take even longer. So I hate to say it, but I want this team to start losing next year. I think Richardson, as much as I loved him and believed in him, is not a great passer. I think maybe he could recover and become one next year, but right now he's just a runner. So we run a 2 running back offense like it's a college team. He can throw the ball far, but he can't throw it accurate. And other than JT, there's no good backup running back. Got rid of Moss last year, bad idea. The offensive line is all injured, banged up. They got Miles on them. Everybody's old, everybody's withered, and everybody that's young is going to want out in about 2 years because it's a bad team. So that's my overall thoughts and opinions on the worst loss of the season. Not even in the last 5. I mean, there's been worse losses. I think this is worse than the Broncos one because this is a game that you should have definitely won and you just played like crap. So, yeah, Indianapolis is going to go through a rebuild. And if they don't go through a rebuild, they'll be mediocre for the next 8, 9, 10 years. Just like this team was. It's going to be a long day for us Indiana fans. But go Pacers. Hope we beat the Celtics tonight. If it matters. Peace out. Go Colts for the shoe. Better luck next year.